The night my wife asked for space, she packed one suitcase, kissed my cheek like a stranger, and walked out of our house without looking back. I thought she needed time to think about our marriage. I had no idea that 3 weeks later, she would be standing at my door with tears in her eyes, begging me to let her back in. For nearly 7 years, Emily and I had built what I thought was a happy marriage. We had our arguments, our bills, our routines, and our little jokes that only made sense to us. I never imagined that everything could collapse in a single conversation. It started on a Tuesday evening. Emily sat across from me at the kitchen table, staring at her untouched dinner. "I need some space," she finally said. I froze. "Space from what?" "From us," she whispered. I asked if there was someone else. She looked away for a second before shaking her head. "No, I just need to figure myself out." I wanted to fight for her. I wanted to ask what I had done wrong, but the way she looked at me told me she had already made her decision. So I nodded. "If you need space, I'll give it to you." She packed a suitcase and left that night. The first few days were unbearable. I kept checking my phone, expecting a message saying she missed me. Nothing came. A week passed. Then 2. I eventually stopped waiting. Instead, I started putting my life back together. I cleaned the house, started going to the gym, spent time with my brother, and finally admitted something I had been too afraid to face. I had spent years making Emily the center of my world while slowly forgetting who I was. Then on the 21st night, someone knocked on my door. 3 slow knocks. I opened it. Emily was standing there. Her hair was messy. Her eyes were red from crying. She looked exhausted. "Can I come in?" she asked. I stepped aside. She walked into the living room and looked around. Then she stopped. There was a framed photograph of us on the shelf. She picked it up and started crying. "I made a terrible mistake," she whispered. I didn't answer. She looked at me. I thought leaving would make me happier. I thought I needed freedom. But after I left, I realized I wasn't running from you. She wiped her tears. I was running from myself. My heart hurt, but I stayed quiet. Then she said the words I never expected. "There was another man." Everything inside me went cold. She quickly shook her head. "Nothing happened. Not the way you're thinking. But someone at work made me feel important. He listened to me, and I started believing that maybe my life would be better without you." I stared at her. "So you left me for a feeling?" "I was confused," she cried. "No, Emily, you were selfish." She lowered her head. "I know." For a long moment, neither of us spoke. Then she reached for my hand. "Please give me another chance." I gently pulled my hand away. 3 weeks earlier, I would have done anything to hear those words. But I wasn't the same man anymore. "I love you," I said quietly. "But love doesn't mean I have to accept being someone's second choice." Her face collapsed. "Does that mean it's over?" I looked at the woman I had once planned to grow old with. "I don't know." She started crying again. "But for the first time, Emily, I need space, too." I closed the door after she left. And for the first time in 3 weeks, I didn't feel abandoned. I felt free.